11 down and 7 to go. The Formula One season is well into the second half. Has it lived up to expectations for the well-funded Toyota team? When the TF108 was launched in January, the target was clear for the Cologne-based team. Score more points than 2007 and return to the podium. 2007 was dismal for Toyota. The bosses in Japan demanded better results. Toyota's senior general manager of the chassis is Pascal Vasselon.
From the very beginning of the pre-season testing, we have seen that the 108 was achieving one of its most important improvement targets, which was global stability and balance consistency. So we have seen that from the very beginning. Then just before the opening race in Melbourne, the performance came.
Jarno Trulli and Timo Glock were fighting for points positions. Fourth places from Trulli in Malaysia and Glock in Canada, and Trulli's third place in France were followed by Glock's second place in the Hungarian Grand Prix.
So no doubt that we have made a big step, and at the moment we can only be happy about this first half of the season, because we have achieved one of our objectives this season, which was to come back to the podium. We have achieved the podium on merit on Manicourt, and we are currently fourth in the championship.
The pressure has eased on president of Toyota Racing, John Howard.
Panasonic Toyota Racing, I think we've had the strongest season for a long time. Both drivers are doing very well. Clearly, I think it's a very strong season from Jarno. Timo has done a very, very good job. I think the best rookie this season, without question. And overall, we're fighting at the top level of the following team. But in front of us are three very strong competitors. So a good season, but still a lot more to do before we become a clear and consistent winning team, which is our ambition.
Jarno Trulli now knows he has a teammate who's found his feet at F1 level. The pressure's on the experienced Italian.
I think Jarno's had probably the strongest season he's had with us. He had a great season in 2005 with a lot of podiums, but I think this year, when you really look at his total pace, the result again in France was outstanding, and also at Silverstone in the wet, he drove probably the strongest race in the wet for a long time.
Timo Glock has overcome a slow start to the season. He bounced back from a big crash in Germany for Toyota's best ever result in Grand Prix racing.
I think Timo settled in very quickly. At the first test, he proved he was quick, and since then, I think he's worked very well. He's very popular in the team, he's very down to earth, and he's quick, and everybody likes a quick racing driver.
Trulli and Glock have been re-signed for 2009. Other moments stand out for John Howard.
Personal best memory from the first half of the season has to be the podium in France, particularly fighting between Jarno and Heikki. It was a great end to the race, fantastic job by the whole team, and very rewarding for people who've worked so hard.
It was our first podium since Melbourne 2006. So for sure it's a huge boost for the team, and especially it gives now the confidence that we can do it. We can be back on the podium.
Race and test chief engineer Dieter Gas can see the improvement that's taken them up to fourth place in the Constructors' Championship.
We are in the middle of the fight in a very big and competitive midfield. Actually, I think we can clearly say there are three teams on the top, which are still with a reasonable gap in front of the midfield. And this midfield is consisting of 4 or even 5 teams now, which are extremely close together and fighting on a very good level. And the target is always to be on top of the midfield and score points. But obviously, we are aiming for more, and we are pushing very, very hard to close the gap to the top.
As we approach the second half of the season, we really have to continue to squeeze as much performance out of the 108 as we can. If possible, to continue to score points regularly, maintain the 4th position in the championship, but without compromising the 109 development. So, very challenging second half of the year.
So at long last, Toyota is becoming a serious player in Formula One.